From Storm Tracker 6, this is your Forecast First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance for whatever lies ahead.
A taste of winter is on the way, and that has sparked a winter weather advisory to go in effect at 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. for your Monday, and that's because we are going to see our first accumulating snow, making those roads a little slick. So far this evening, we have picked up a few rain showers, but right now we are dry with just cloudy skies overhead. You can see, though, we will be transitioning from rain to snow showers throughout the evening, and we have more snow to talk about, so don't think about missing out on downloading our app to keep updated for tomorrow. So we'll look at your full forecast as 6 News starts now.
Live from WLNS TV, this is 6 News at 6.
Now at 6, 2 men shot, one of them killed in downtown Lansing. We'll tell you what we know about the case and a tragic story out of Calhoun County. A student at Albion College and younger brother of an MSU basketball player dies after he was hit by a train. And police across the area are investigating multiple deadly crashes. What police have told us, and as they work to find out what happened. Good evening and thanks for joining us on a busy night of news. I'm Kiera Lake. We start with that shooting in Lansing, where police tell us it happened after an argument broke out. The shots rang out just before 2 this morning. Here's a map. It happened on East Michigan Avenue near Museum Drive, right across from the Lansing Center. Dana White has been working this story all day and is here for you now in the newsroom. Dana, what do we know?
Kiera, I spoke with an employee of a nearby bar today, and we also talked to the chief of police, who both say this entire situation is disappointing.
It is really unsettling. People expect to be able to go out in the community and have a good time on the weekends, and then it just turns into something like this. It's really upsetting. A
Lansing man is dead tonight after being shot early this morning. Police say an argument broke out between multiple people when a 43-year-old man shot a 21-year-old man. That's when another person pulled out a gun and shot the 43-year-old man, killing him. The 21-year-old is stable.
We have witnesses. We are interviewing people at this point.
Lansing Police Chief Daryl Green says he doesn't believe this shooting was random, and the department is working to decide if it was self-defense. But despite the circumstances, Chief Green is upset that it had to end like this.
It's extremely disappointing and frustrating that people in our community will engage in the use of firearms to resolve conflict.
Callie Van Est works at the Nut House Sports Grill right near where the shooting happened, and she agrees with the chief.
There's security at the bars outside of where it happened at, and I feel like every situation should be able to be taken care of by that. It doesn't need to escalate automatically into gunfire.
Callie says she hopes people use this shooting as a lesson and to look out for one another before it's too late.
When people are drinking, you need to be careful what really can set people off, and you don't really know anybody. So definitely be aware of your surroundings and don't get into stupid fights.
Chief Green also mentioned that there is no threat to the public at this time. Now, if you have any information on what happened, you can call the Lansing Police Department or Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen. And remember, you can remain anonymous. Kiera?
Dana, thank you. A devastating loss out of Albion College. A student was hit and killed by a train last night near campus, and tonight we've learned his name and that he was a sophomore on the school's basketball team. Ashley Graham is here for you now in studio. And Ashley, what more do we know about him?
Well, Kiera, this is a tragic update, and we've confirmed that 19-year-old Zachary Winston died last night after he was hit by an Amtrak train. We've also learned that he is the younger brother of Michigan State University basketball player Cassius Winston. It happened just last night, just before 9 p.m., and the train was on its way to Battle Creek from the Jackson station. Now, Albion police are still investigating, but they do believe he walked in front of the train intentionally. They say it happened at a pedestrian walkway near Erie Street. 65 people were on the train at the time, according to Amtrak. No one on the train was injured, and the train was able to continue to Battle Creek after more than a 4-hour delay. Zach and his younger brother Kai both play basketball at Albion, and their older brother Cassius is an All-American senior on MSU's basketball team. People have been reaching out around the country to send their support to the entire Winston family, including heartfelt words from MSU basketball coach Tom Izzo. Alex Sims will have more on the brothers coming up in about 15 minutes. Kiera, back to you.
All right, Ashley, thank you. Police in Ingham and Eaton counties are investigating 2 deadly crashes that happened overnight. Kaylee Marentet is here for you now in the newsroom with more. Hey, Kaylee.
Kira, we first brought you this story on 6 News this morning, but Michigan State Police confirmed to us that a 46-year-old man was killed in the Delhi Township crash. It happened just after 3:30 this morning on Waverly Road, north of Bishop Road. Police say the driver, 46-year-old James Thompson, was driving northbound on Waverly when his vehicle left the road, hit a traffic sign, and rolled several times. Thompson was thrown from the vehicle and died on scene. His passenger, a 20-year-old Lansing man, was taken to the hospital and is expected to survive. Troopers are investigating but believe alcohol was involved. And in Eaton County Sheriff's deputies are investigating a crash that killed 1 person and injured 2 others. This happened on Broadbend Road, south of Willow Highway in Delta Township around 10 o'clock last night. Deputies tell us an 84-year-old Lansing man died in the crash, and 2 other people are in the hospital. They're both expected to survive. Investigators are working to find out if drugs or alcohol were involved in this crash. We'll update you when we learn more. Kira, back to you.
Kaylee, thank you. In Weberville, a family is without a home tonight after it caught fire this morning. This happened on East Holt Road near Stockbridge Road. Fire crews tell us the fire started in a bedroom on the 1st floor and then it spread through the house. No one was in the home when the fire started, but the family's dog died of smoke inhalation. Investigators are working to find out what started the fire. Monday marks 11 years since Krista Luth disappeared. She was on her way to speak to her Michigan State University horticultural class at a greenhouse in Lansing, but she never showed up, and nobody has heard from Krista since, and police believe she was murdered. Investigators have developed a prime suspect in the years since her disappearance, but he has never been charged. Her father says not knowing what happened to his daughter carries with it a sadness that never goes away. He has set up a scholarship in Krista's memory so other MSU horticultural students might realize the dreams his daughter was never able to. To hear more about this unsolved homicide and a personal plea from her father to bring the killer to justice, join Sherry Jones Monday night for 6 News at 6 and 11.
This is Weather First from Storm Tracker 6, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance for whatever lies ahead.
Throughout the day, we did see some raindrops come through mid-Michigan, and that's because temperatures did reach above freezing. But we have some pretty cold air on the way as a cold front has now passed, and that's going to make a change in the weather department. Looking at PrecisionCast, you can see already that we are going to be transitioning to raindrops to snowflakes throughout our evening, and eventually we will be seeing entirely snow showers coming through mid-Michigan tonight. And this is even at 11 o'clock when we're anticipating that complete changeover, and throughout the overnight, even past midnight and into early Monday morning, we'll still see snow showers and even light snow. At that point, we're going to be seeing lows that drop into the mid-20s. So mid-20s and snow showers mean that the Monday morning commute could be quite slick. So give yourself a little extra time and space between other drivers. And even the evening commute home on Monday, we're still going to be seeing snow throughout the day, even picking up our first accumulating snow. But by 7 o'clock, even around dinner time, is when we're going to be seeing that snow mainly pulling out of mid-Michigan, still around the Thumb region in the southeast corner of the state. But even behind the bulk of the snow, we're still going to be battling with snow showers coming off of the lake effect snow machine. So plan on still seeing snow as we head into Tuesday morning, but it'll be more in the snow shower effect and even flurries as we head throughout the middle portion of the week. But looking at your snow totals, I'm anticipating and had to up these since this morning. So we're looking at about 2 to 4 inches in many locations across mid-Michigan. Even in Jackson, I'm still planning on 2 to 4 inches, but a band could potentially set up along 94. So the possibility of seeing 6 inches, it does exist, though our surface temperatures are sitting around 39 to 40 degrees. So that's going to lower our accumulation total. So that's in respect to these totals that you're seeing here. So again, many mid-Michigan locations are going to be seeing potentially 2 to 4 inches of snow tomorrow. Right now we are dry with just those clouds overhead as the earlier showers have now pulled eastward, but you can see that snow is just coming through northern lower and is on our doorstep. In Grand Ledge right now, looking at current conditions, doesn't look like too many people are having troubles on the roads here. Temperatures are at 39 degrees, northeast winds are at 2 miles per hour, so we don't have much of a wind chill concern here. And in St. John's, it looks like the roadways here are mainly dry, though we did pick up a few showers early on across all of mid-Michigan. Temperatures temperatures sitting at 36 degrees. It does feel like it's 33 with northwest winds that are around 7 miles per hour. Many of us are sitting in the upper 30s to lower 40s, so these temperatures here are comfortable enough to leave us at least in that rain form. But as those temperatures drop, that will help the transition to snow showers. So you'll see that represented in tonight's forecast, and then slick roads are going to be possible for your Monday morning commute. So if you are going to be traveling throughout the overnight and waiting for the bus to come through tomorrow morning, I am still anticipating school tomorrow, but again, we could possibly see some delays because of slick road conditions as temperatures drop to 26 degrees. Tomorrow, we're only forecasting highs at 29. It'll be about 20 degrees cooler than we typically see at this point in November. Accumulating snow, it will be cold. It's a taste of winter not only for Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday, as highs are only going to be in the 20s. We do run back into the mid-30s by the end of the week, and finally some dry weather as we head into Friday and Saturday. And on the 6+6 day forecast, we'll even be seeing temperatures warm enough in the 40s to see rain back in. So we will, if we do pick up a little bit of snow, that will be melted away here shortly. On Traffic Tracker, we're still seeing that on the westbound lanes of 94, that left lane is closed, so that's causing not only delays on the westbound lanes, but also the eastbound lanes. So be cautious if you're traveling 94 through Jackson. All
right, we're looking at a chilly week ahead of us.
Definitely, you're going to want to bundle up. That'll help everybody stay safe out there.
I will for sure. All right, Diane, thank you. And we have some exciting news to share with you. Our annual Safety Day giveaway is this Friday, and we'll be giving away smoke detectors and other items. And we'll also be collecting unwanted drugs with the Ingham and Jackson County Sheriffs.
And several members of the 6 News team will be at those events. The first Safety Day giveaway will run from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Friday morning, and that's going to be at the King Center in Jackson. That's located at 1107 Adrian Street.
Don't worry, though, there's a second one, and that will take place later that afternoon at the Geyer Community Center in Lansing. That's at 2400 Hall Street, and it runs from 2 to 4. So we hope to see you there. Some good stuff to give away.